Hello guys, and welcome back to my series on my One Defense Pure. Let me just first off start by apologising for the late lack of uploads. I think the last one was about 3 weeks ago from now, so I haven't been uploading on the account, and I'm just going to run over it quickly, the backstory to why. I'm not going to waffle on for too long, but I'm going to explain what's going to be happening with this series, and then we're going to go from there. So what happened is I've actually recorded 2 more episodes on this account, but the problem is that with the lack of money that I had on the account, I got up to around 15 million GP in the bank after the 2 that I've uploaded. But watching back through them, the content on them, I was not happy with. Basically, what was happening in the 4th episode that I recorded, I was doing Slayer, and I just kept getting killed in the wilderness. I had no money to get anti-pking gear. We got up to level 48 Slayer, but the content I was not happy with because I couldn't do anything. I kept dying. I kept losing charges on the Vigora chain mace because I couldn't anti-PK. It was pretty terrible. And then we get on to the 5th episode, and all I was doing was just trying to make money all the time. I made about 5 or 6 mil from lava dragons, and that was basically all the content. It was just making money and then having a recharge a trident, making more money, and I just wasn't very happy with it at all. So I've been at the nightmare zone. I'm nearly 93 strength. So what I'm thinking to do with this account is I want to continue the series. The goals are still the same. I still want max total on the account, all skills 99 and all combat stats 99 except for prayer and defense. They're still my goals, but I've traded over 140 mil, I think I did yesterday, so I can actually start making the grinds a lot more efficient, because I could get 99 farming, crafting, herbalore, smithing so much quicker with money on the account, and then we can start doing actual bossing, like raids, and getting ourselves to actual pretty good content. No one wants to watch me killing lava dragons for 10 minutes, so that's why I decided to do this, and I think it will make the series 10 times better. Not watching me make money all the time and complaining that I've only made 250k from barrows. It will create more content for you guys to watch, and also let me play the game in a more efficient manner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to the Grand Exchange, and we're going to decide what we're going to do first. I might actually go back and do a bit of KBD, because now I can afford a Dragon Hunter crossbow. It'll make the kill much better. So I might go over to the Grand Exchange and buy a little setup, and we'll go from there. Okay, so we've just come back up to the Nightmare Zone to imbue our Archer's Ring. This is a setup we're going to be going with for KBD. We've got the Dragon Hunter crossbow, Robin Hood, Archer's Ring imbued. I had this in the bank anyway, so I thought I'd use it for a bit of prayer bonus. We've got the ruby bolts, we've got the diamond bolts, and I like to bring 1 range potion, 1 prayer, 1 anti-fire, and 1 antidote for the poison. So we're going to be starting off with, I think it's KBD. So we're starting off with kill count 170. I don't know how many we're going to do, but we're just going to keep going until we get bored of it and want to move on to something else. Because I think what I want to do is get my farming and my crafting up next. Now we've got some money on the account, we can start getting these goals out. Because with 99 crafting, you got the fastest bank in the game, which is the crafting guild with the cape. So that'd be a good one to knock out of the way. So I'm going to head over to KBD, and we'll see if we get lucky with any drops. Fingers crossed we get the pet. So I think we're going to make this our final kill of the session. We've managed to kill, after this kill, it'll be 130 KBD. Comes in at just over 2.5 mil GP at the moment. I'll put the loot up on screen once this kill has come through. But yeah, we've got over 130 kills this trip, so not trip but session. So we working our way towards the pet. I think it's 1 in 2,000, so we've still got a long way to go. But yeah, we got 2.54 mil total GP. So what I'm going to do now is I'm getting a little bit bored of KBD. I've been here for quite a few hours now. We were getting around 48k range XP an hour, which is really good for especially for bossing. We had our friend come along for a little while. He was helping us out with a couple of kills. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to head back over to the Nightmare Zone. We've got 64k away from 93 strength, so we're going to go and smash that out, because ideally we're looking for 85 combat to start using Neve as a Slayer Master. So yeah, we're going to head over to the Nightmare Zone and hopefully see you when I come in with 93 strength. Okay, so coming in with level 93 strength, we are currently 748,000 XP away from level 94, and once we get our hit point level in 85,000 XP, we'll be one more combat stat away from level 84 combat. So we're really getting up there now with the combat levels to go to Neve to do Slayer, because I want to do Neve tasks so I can get totems down in the catacombs, so then I can start doing the Skatizo boss, because I really like that pet. And this series is really turning into a bit of a pet hunt at the moment, because there's so many pets that I really like, but it's just quite hard for me to get them at the moment until I get my stats up a little bit more. But yeah, so I thought I'd try out the Blessed Sarah sword, because I don't know if anyone knows who's watching the video, but they've released it in the Last Man Standing shop, and it has dropped in price dramatically. It's at about 2.5 mil now, so it's almost halved in price. But I've been getting around 75,000 XP an hour with this thing, so I think once all the charges are gone, I'll probably sell it back and get a bludgeon, because I think it's the same, probably around about the same, maybe more strength XP an hour, but it doesn't degrade. So I'm going to probably be using that once the charges have gone out on this. So I'm not too sure what I'm going to do at the moment. I'm probably just going to stay at Nightmare Zone for a couple more hours, maybe try and get closer to 90 hit points, and then yeah, I'm not too sure what we're going to do next. I think to get from 68 to 99 crafting with emeralds is around 30 million GP, I think it is at the moment. So it's actually quite cheap to get 99 crafting with emeralds, so I might try and do that, see how much money I've got in the bank. I'm just waiting for the Dragon Hunter crossbow to sell. That's 115 mil straight away into the bank. So yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Okay, so we're just over at the Grand Exchange. We've just put in our buy offer for 100,000 emeralds. We're going to leave them in at around 700 coins each. So 70 mil it's cost me to get them 100k emeralds, and that should get me to level 93 crafting, around halfway to level 94. And once I sell them back when they're cut, I'll lose about 16 million coins. So it's really not that bad, and the XP rates an hour are up to 195,000 if you're being semi-efficient as well, because I think you can cut around 2,700 emeralds an hour. So it's really not bad XP. It's not that big of a loss really. 99 should cost me around 30 mil, so it's not that bad, and that will be one of the skills knocked out straight away, which is crafting. So it's not a bad one to get out of the way, because you get access to the crafting guild bank, which is the closest bank that you can get to. So yeah, we're going to leave them buying for a couple of days, leave them in at 700 each. They haven't started buying yet, but once we leave them in, I'm in no rush to start crafting anyway, so we're just going to leave them in and hopefully they'll buy in the next couple of days. So while my emeralds are buying in the Grand Exchange, I've decided to make some wines in the bank. We are 7k away from level 59 cooking. We bought 25,000 grapes and jugs of wine. Well, not jugs of wine, jugs of water, sorry. So we're just going to be making these into wines. We've got quite a few stored up in the bank at the moment, so I think after this inventory I'm going to let them ferment for the 12 seconds and get a nice big XP drop, see what level we get up to. We're currently 7k away from 59, so these, how many have I got? 3,600 unfermented in the bank. We've got just over 20,000 jugs and grapes left to go. So I worked out that these 25,000 should get me up to level 89, just under level 90. So that's a really nice level to get. But let's close the tab and we'll get a nice big XP drop. 627,000 XP. bringing us to level 71 cooking. So we've gone from level 58 all the way to 71. That's awesome. I love doing wines because of the big XP drops. But I'm going to keep going with these. We've still got another 50,000 emeralds to go. So we bought 49, nearly 50,000. We had to do one as a price check, so we are coming in with 49,000. So yeah, we're going to carry on with the wines, get our cooking up, and yeah, this will be probably one I will get to 99 because it's so quick. It's about 500k XP an hour, and I think it works out about 9 or 10 mil for level 99 cooking, so really cheap and really quick. Okay, so with these last couple of wines, we should be hitting the level that we wanted to reach for this video. I'm probably not going to do any more wines for a little while. I'm just going to start cutting all my emeralds and start focusing on a couple of other little skills. But after this XP drop, there we go, level 90 cooking. So we've gone from level 51 to level 90 cooking, which is really good. It just makes the stats look more rounded out, as you can see with 90. Just makes it look a bit nicer. But we're going to move on to our emeralds now. We've got 45k until level 69 crafting. So yeah, we're going to go and start our emeralds, start getting that stack down, and get towards our goal of 99 crafting. Okay, so we've moved over to Castle Wars. We're cutting our emeralds as we speak. We are 80,000 XP away from level 76 crafting. So I'll just move the Runelight client over quickly. We've managed to gain 629,000 XP now at a rate of 173,000 XP per hour. So it's actually really quick and actually quite AFK as well. We've nearly cut 10,000 of our emeralds now, so that's really nice. The crafting gains are really getting up there. And we've also just gone over 53 million total XP, so that is really awesome. But if you've made it this far in the video, drop me a comment, let me know you followed along to the end. I'd really appreciate that if I could see that people have actually made it to the end of the video and been watching the whole thing. So what I'm going to do on the next episode, I'm probably going to continue crafting. Might get up some of my lower skills, like 59 farming. I'd like to get that to at least 60 just to round off the stats, and herbal ore, and maybe even get some fishing because it's level 51 and it's quite low at the moment. Hunter and rune crafting, I'm not going to worry about rune crafting for now, but Hunter, I'll probably start doing that when I start doing bird nests, because bird tables, because I'm not going to train regular Hunter because I absolutely hate it. So if you guys have enjoyed the video and want to follow along, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon if you want to follow along with the channel. Whenever we get uploads, you'll be able to see it on your timeline. That'd be really appreciated. And I'll see you guys in the next one.